lighting up the shadow of doubt, an adventure in faith. John 8, verse 12. Then Jesus spoke to them again. I am the light of the world. Anyone who follows me will never walk in the darkness, but will have the light of life.
Clearly, something has changed since the last time Cypher and I were here. I'm sensing a lot of doubt in this room that wasn't here before. But we have to remember that faith is how we conquer doubt. Fewer stories illustrate this better than in Matthew 14, the story of Jesus and Peter walking on water. One day, after preaching to over 5,000 people, Jesus wanted to pray alone. So he sent Peter and the disciples ahead in a boat. While Jesus was up the hill praying, the winds picked up and he saw a storm blowing over the lake. So he went to help his friends.
The disciples saw somebody walking towards them on the water. They were terrified and shouted, "It's a ghost!" Jesus knew they were freaking out, so he told them, "Have courage. It is I. Don't be afraid." But Peter was the only one with enough faith to reply, "Lord, if it's you, command me to come to you on the water."
Jesus replied with one word, "Come." So Peter did. He climbed out of the boat and started walking on the water towards Jesus. Peter almost made it to Jesus. But then Peter took his eyes off Jesus. He doubted and became afraid of the storm again. So he began to sink. "Lord, save me," he cried out. And Jesus caught him. Then he said to Peter, "You of little faith, why did you doubt?" You see, Peter exercised his faith by trusting and keeping his eyes on Jesus. But as soon as we lose sight of Jesus in our hearts and in our minds, we open the door for the enemy, for doubt to creep in.